Well, this week, House Speaker Kevin McCarthy said that he is launching an impeachment inquiry against President Joe Biden. In a statement, he said the investigations into the Biden's family have uncovered a, quote, culture of corruption that demands deeper review.
House Republicans are investigating whether the president profited off the foreign business dealings of his son Hunter and other family members. This morning, we're digging into that impeachment inquiry with the help of our legal analyst, Whitney Traylor. Thanks for coming in.
Sure thing.
So this is interesting. Talk about what an impeachment inquiry is, because McCarthy didn't get a vote on this. So how does that work?
Right. So a lot of times they're expecting that with an impeachment inquiry, there'll be at least a vote from the committee to even open it. And Kevin McCarthy was actually very critical of Nancy Pelosi when she didn't do that. So he has allegedly, or not allegedly, has opened the impeachment. And so now it'll go forward with the House Judiciary Committee. They can now issue subpoenas and interview witnesses, and then it'll go to a vote, and they'll present articles, and if it passes, then it goes to the Senate for a trial.
Let's get to some of the details about what this even is. What is the heart of this inquiry?
Yeah, so the heart of this inquiry, and it's interesting because this is something that the Republicans have been chasing Biden for some time, which is really related to his involvement with his son as his son was doing business with Chinese, Russian, Ukraine, all these foreign entities. And so the question is, did either policy get impacted when Joe Biden was vice president, or did the Biden family make money off of this? And so, but what's interesting is Republicans have been asking for this information for years. They've gotten thousands of pages. President Biden has turned over 25 years of tax returns. They've already received a bunch of documents, and all they've come up with so far is the indictment against Hunter, which related to not filing or not paying his tax returns. Yeah.
How strong is the case here against President Biden?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say. They've just opened the investigation, so we're going to find out. Honestly, I think it's lacking because of what I just said. Essentially, the investigation has been going on for so many years, and it's all this innuendo and allegation, but there's nothing that ties anything together. And there's been a lot of disclosure from the Bidens, but now during this investigation, they'll issue more subpoenas and they'll look for more information. But at this point, if after all these years they haven't found anything, it doesn't seem strong to me.
Yeah.
And what does the timeline look like for what's happening next?
Well, that's a question because McCarthy, and it sounds like the far right wingers, Matt Gaetz, and some of them said, "Hey, if you don't do this impeachment, we're gonna remove you from power. They're talking about withholding agreement on the budget so that there won't be a budget pass." So the timeline is it's unclear. They're going to start issuing the subpoenas, talking to witnesses, things like that. So it'll be weeks and months, I would suspect, that they're going to be doing this investigation. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you're going to be following it for us, so I appreciate you breaking it all down.
If they move forward, I'll come back and break it down.
Do it all over.
Yes.
Whitney, thank you.
All right.